Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be discussing about reestablishment money. If you watched my last video, if you haven't, please go ahead and watch it. It's about reintegration support that you receive from Swedish government if you decide to return back to your country as an asylum seeker here in Sweden. You can get that if your decision has been made and your request has been declined and you decide not to appeal, or you voluntarily want to return back to your country after a long time. So the Swedish government will provide you with some monetary support that is worth up to 5,000 euro, even more, and more comes to the re-establishment money. Now we're going to be talking about who can and how can you go about getting the re-establishment money. You bumping onto my channel for the first time? If yes, don't hesitate. Just click on the subscription button below, turn on the notification, of course, comment what you'd like me to talk about on this channel, and I'll be more than glad to try my best to deliver. Are you a returning viewer? You know how much I love you. Thank you so much for your consistency. So now let's go ahead and check who is entitled to get the re-establishment money and how you can go about getting it.
Your attention, please.
Now, if you want to know about this information, if you were not aware of it, you just need to go to the website, the immigration.se website, and you will get all these details. Now, what is the support for those who are returning? If you applied for asylum, if your application for asylum has been rejected, or if you have withdrawn your application, you can receive support from the Swedish Migration Agency to return to your country of origin. That is why you're being given the money. The immigration agency will help you, for example, to prepare your trip, organize yourself, and the money is all about for you to go about settling in your own country. Now, there is too, like I talk about reintegration assistance that you can receive, and some people can also receive this, the re-establishment support, which is the financial support that is paid to you once you have arrived at your country of origin. But the reintegration support is support measured to aid your reintegration into society. For example, education, starting your own business, starting your own business, or other support based on your individual needs. So that's for the reintegration support. But for the reestablishment is returning to your country where the security situation will make it difficult for you to start over. So that's why you get the reestablishment support. Now you ask yourself, the cash support. Now this cash support goes to people who are coming from these following countries: Afghanistan, Central Republic of Congo, and Democratic Republic of Congo, El Salvador, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Iraq, Lebanon, Libya, Nigeria, Pakistan, Palestine, Somalia, South Sudan, and Yemen. So South Sudan, and Yemen. Both adults and children receive support if the following applies to you. So it's more when it comes to re-establishment money. You get to have more requests. They're looking at more things. So for example, your application for asylum has been rejected, or you have withdrawn your application as an asylum seeker in Sweden. Number two, you will voluntarily be returning to your country where the security situation will make it difficult to establish yourself. And it is likely that you will be received in the country to which you intend to return, which is your own country. And you have to make sure for you to qualify that you are applying from Sweden. And also the last thing is you apply soon after your ejection or your own withdrawal of your asylum application. So keep that in mind. Now, you're asking yourself, you have kids, you have family, what is going to happen with them? Your family member who will return with you, keep that in mind, who will return with you, can also receive support. Your spouse, cohabitant, children under 18 years of age, or other close relatives who live with you. In order to receive the support, your family member must be also in Sweden. This is very important. Keep this in mind. Your family member must be also in Sweden. The application and decision. Let's get to that. Apply for reestablishment support as soon as after your asylum application is rejected or your asylum case has been closed because you have withdrawn your application. So you make sure time is cautious here. Time is very important. Apply after for support after your reception with your reception officer, pretty much. So the immigration agency decides if you are granted the support or not. The decision cannot be appealed. This you cannot appeal. The support you receive, if it's been declined, you cannot appeal. Now, between this one, which is re-establishment support, and the reintegration support, remember the re-establishment support, you can only receive it once you are in the country where you are supposed to go to. Keep this in check. You cannot receive it while you're in Sweden. You will apply for it when you're in Sweden, but you can only receive it once you arrive at your country of origin. So the International Immigration Agency will have to take care of this, and you will be provided with their contact number depending on the country you're going to, on whom to contact. For further check, you can actually take a look on that link and get more information regarding your country. Though, if you're returning to this specific countries, that is Central Africa Republic or Eritrea, Palestine, or Yemen, the support will be paid to your bank account after you return to your country of origin. Okay? You're asking yourself, how much money can you get? Well, the re-establishment support correspond to 30,000 Swedish krona, and that is about 3,000 or maybe 2,900 something euros for each person over 18, and 15,000 Swedish crown for children under 18. That's like 1,400 euros. If you have your family all together, all family can receive a total of 75,000 Swedish crown. So if you are gonna be looking into re-establishment money, keep in check what you need to do, what is necessary, and what you will be able to receive altogether. Okay? So this is something that is important, and this is something that you can take a look into the immigration website, the Swedish immigration website. Now, let's see. If you provide inaccurate information, why would you be in trouble? And why would you be rejected this support? The Swedish Immigration Agency may decide that you must repay the support in whole or in part in the cases whereby if you fail to return voluntarily or if you enter Sweden illegally after you have returned. So don't think about going back to your country and then coming back illegally. If you have provided incorrect information or otherwise caused the support to have been paid out incorrectly or in excess, then you will have to pay this money back. You will be punished for it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, regarding the reintegration support, I've talked about it on my previous video. Guys, as you know, I provide information that you will need necessarily if you are an asylum seeker in Sweden, and they are very important for you to take a look at. Situations are getting a bit off hand, and you never know about tomorrow. You've been here for a while, you've been here for a long time, and you decide to go back to your country. Don't go empty handed when you know you can get something small. In my opinion, it might not be enough to some people in some countries, but at least it's worth getting some support. Guys, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, share the video to whoever you think will benefit from this. And till next time, love you.